Red Stripe, Premier League. I miss one bag of gold medal pan me no. Red Stripe alone champion boy go. Pan a pour them a singing anthem to. Red Stripe, watcha. Man shall I be the forward boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy score. Every goal when I run from boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy now. Pop down we run the marathon boy. The bush and never made it that the champion boy pan. Nah man I done a songsters boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy.
Cavaliers.
A very pleasant evening to you. Welcome once again to the Drax Sports Complex. It's match day 19 in the Red Stripe National Premier Football League. This evening at the Drax Sports Complex, it's Mount Pleasant against Cavalier FC. Mount Pleasant has never beaten the Cavalier in Premier League action. So as we get ready for the start of this encounter, just to run down the starting lineups for today. For Cavalier, the visiting team, it's Nicholas Hamilton wearing number 9, Mark Bryan wearing number 22, Ronaldo Webster wearing number 31, Kyle Ming wearing number 15, Marklando Maxwell wearing number 27. We have Gadale Irving wearing number 2. Kimani Gibbons wearing number 20. Number 25 is Brian English. We also have Chanel Thomas wearing number 17, that is. Chanel Thomas wearing number 17. So that's the starting team for Cavaliers. Starting today for Mount Pleasant in goal is David Swaby wearing number 50. Kevin Graham wearing number 18. Ladale Richard, the captain, wearing number 3. Ricardo Campbell wearing number 5. Sule Makala wearing number 14. Number 23 is Evan Taylor. Number 15, Kevon Isaacs. Number 7, Jamil Hardware. Number 10, Kemar Beckford. Number 19, Cordell Benbow. And number 16, Francois Swaby. And we're on the way in this encounter. Mount Pleasant with the kickoff. Kevin Graham sending this one long upfield. So goal kick to the Cavalier team. Early action in this encounter. In fact, we're into the first minute of this encounter. Here is Mount Pleasant in possession through Sule Makala. Plays it left side. Finds Cordell Benbow. Benbow back to Makala. Makala to Benbow. Loses it. Cavalier with it in their own half. Plays it across the halfway line. Does Cavalier. And it's back with Mount Pleasant. Plays it inside. Finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware turns it back. And it's played into touch by Mount Pleasant. So, an infringement over on the far side. Nice crowd on hand here at the Drax Hall Sports Complex. Here is Mount Pleasant coming away with it once again. Loses it to Cavalier. Back with Mount Pleasant through Hardware. Hardware finds number 10, Kemar Beckford. Here's Hardware back again to Beckford. Beckford swings it from way outside and it goes harmlessly into touch for a goal kick to the Cavalier team. The officials for today, the referee, Veralton Nemard. The first assistant is Nicholas Anderson. The second assistant is Ojay Duhaney. The fourth official is Damian Coombs. The referee assessor today is Lewin Purser. We are into the third minute of this encounter. No goals so far. The second game being played on the lights of the season for Mount Pleasant. First game against Dunbeholden resulted in victory for the Mount Pleasant team. And of course they would want to make it back-to-back victories here. And in fact would be going for a third straight win, having beaten Malines United last week at the Constant Spring Field. So here's a goal kick. Comes on just about the halfway line, headed back out by Mount Pleasant. Here is Cavalier with it once again. Gadale Irvin plays it inside. Here is Cavalier on the attack once again. Going down the left side. Here is Irvin, turns it inside. Ricochets off Ladale Ritchie. And it comes into touch for a throw just in front of the Mount Pleasant bench. for Cavalier. Throws it short to Orlando Brown. It goes back inside. Here's the goalkeeper going up for Mount Pleasant. Takes it down Swaby. And bowls it to his left. Finds Corde Benbow. Benbow plays it inside to Hardware. It's back with Benbow. Here's Benbow coming forward. And it rolls harmlessly from a deflection. And goes to the goalkeeper. Benbow on the ground. Making his way back up now. That's Benbow. So goalkeeper Mark Bryan for Cavalier bowls it right-sided. Throw in to be taken now by Sule McCullough on the far side for Mount Pleasant. Throws it inside. Here is Nicholas Hamilton for Cavalier. Dribbles into the center circle. Plays a long one. Lovely pass across on the right-hand side there by Hamilton. Cavalier in possession. Coming forward. Taken down. No whistle on the play. Play on, says referee. Here is Benbow coming forward now for Mount Pleasant. Stops just about the halfway line. Turns it to his right. Finds Jamil Hardware. Poor first touch from Hardware. And goes back to the Cavalier team. Here is Kevin Graham sending this one. A overhead kick. Sending it back upfield for the Cavalier team. Irvin throws it. Finds Rankin. Comes all the way back to Kimani Gibbons for Cavalier. They are in possession. Coming forward once again. Plays it across the halfway line. Intercepted by the Mount Pleasant defense. And it goes into touch for a throw to the Cavalier team. They're in possession once again. Cavalier on the far side. Trying to come forward. Broken up by Mount Pleasant. Plays it back to Ladale Ritchie, the captain. He plays it long upfield. Finds Francois Swaby, chests it back to Jamil Hardware. Lovely pass he's trying to make to number 10, Kemar Beckford. Just a little overweighted is the pass. And it goes into touch. So a goal kick to the Cavalier team. Goalkeeper Mark Bryan getting ready to take this goal kick for Cavalier. Lovely through pass intended there for Kemar Beckford. What could have been dangerous had he gotten to the end of that one. Here is a goal kick now. Ball goes way up into the night skies. Comes back to Cavalier. Headed out one time by Graham. Here is Kemar Beckford placing it long upfield, trying to find Francois Swaby. Unsuccessful. Here it comes out to Beckford. Beckford bangs it towards goal. Way off target it is. And it's another goal kick to the Cavalier team. Beckford trying to produce a spectacular kick there. Didn't come off as he would have wanted it to. So Cavalier wins a goal kick. Here is Cavalier once again on the attack. Orlando Brown plays it inside. Lovely pass there by the Cavalier team. Here is Nicholas Hamilton on the left side once again, trying to beat his man. Shot across trying to get it into the penalty area. He's unsuccessful as it slides off the outside of his boots and goes into touch for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Swaby with the goal kick, plays it left side. Looks to be James with that kick. Playing it upfield. Here is Isaacs dribbling forward. Loses it. Sorry. Says Isaacs. Boot just a little bit too high. And is penalized by referee Veralton Nemhard. So a free kick won by the Cavalier team just below the center circle in the Mount Pleasant half. And the player requiring some attention from the medics who have made their way onto the field. Heading towards the quarter-way mark of this game. And Isaacs trying to get it even further. Succeeds in doing so. Now comes to Hardway. Hardway plays it right side to Kemar Beckford. Beckford tries to get it back to Jamil Hardway. Does so successfully. Hardway makes a 360 turn. Plays it left side. Finds Liston James. Liston James plays it left side. Finds Sule Makala. Makala trying to find Benbow. Only succeeds in getting it into touch. And a throw to the Cavalier team. Throw quickly taken by Cavalier. Here is Hardway once again in the center. Place it towards goal. Easily held there by goalkeeper Mark Bryan for Cavalier. Soft shot, really, taken by Hardware. More speculative shot than a piercing one. Here is Makala heading back into the Cavalier half. Comes back to James. James bangs it upfield one time. Headed on by the Cavalier defenders. Easily to his goalkeeper. Bryan with it in the penalty area for Cavalier. We're approaching 12 minutes in this encounter. Mount Pleasant against Cavalier FC. 0-0 the score. Here is Cavalier on the attack once again. Coming forward to Maxwell. Hammers it towards goal. Cleared one time by Liston James for Mount Pleasant. Only succeeds in getting it back to another Cavalier player. He's trying to turn. Here is the kick coming over. Headed on. Here is Cavalier with it once again. Shot towards goal. And it rolls harmlessly. Very close to the right upright. And it's a goal kick as indicated by referee Veralton Nemhard. So Cavalier getting their passes together and penetrating the Mount Pleasant defenders. Close one that time. Here is Mount Pleasant coming away with it once again. Here is Graham. Plays it back to Richie. Richie turns it back to his goalkeeper, who plays it towards the left side. Finds Ricardo Liston James. Bad pass. Gets it only as far as the Cavalier player. A whistle on the play as Cavalier was heading forward. And so it's a free kick to Mount Pleasant. Quickly taken. Here is Evan Taylor coming away with it in the center circle. Looking for passes. Plays it forward. Plays it to Francois Swaby. Swaby finds Cordell Benbow. And Benbow, effort, very team one. And Bryan has no difficulty in collecting. Free kick won by Cavalier once again, just below the halfway line. Cavalier up to this point having the better of the exchanges. Spirited performance by the Cavalier team up to this point. Here is a kick. Mount Pleasant trying to clear one time. Trying some fancy things there. Is the Cavalier team. However, it comes back to the Mount Pleasant team. Cavalier back with it. Players go down. No whistle on the play. Cavalier still in possession. Plays it inside. Back into their own half. Cavalier with it. Here now is Kyle Ming. Ming plays it forward. Gets it to Hamilton. Maxwell with it once again. Here is Nicholas Hamilton once again. And he chips it off the outside of his boot. Here's a shot from number 8. Leonard Rankin. Soft shot. And easily handled by the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, David Swiby. But Cavalier getting it together and really boring holes in the Mount Pleasant team at this point. Ball played into touch there by Cavalier. Cavalier player on the ground. We're back with the action. Here is Ladale Ritchie, plays it right across the field. Finds Sule McCullough. McCullough plays it forward. Trying to find Kevon Isaacs, does so. Isaacs plays it left side. Finds Cordell Benbow. It's back now with the Mount Pleasant team as they recover. Here is Campbell playing right-sided to Ladale Ritchie. Knocks it forward to Kemar Beckford. And the number 18, Kevin Graham, not reading the play. And it goes into touch for a throw to the Cavalier team. Here they come again, Cavalier. Evan Taylor intercepts, plays it back to Kemar Beckford, beats his man nicely, plays it inside. Finds Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs coming forward now for Mount Pleasant. Finds Francois Swaby. Swaby with it, turns, plays it back to Isaacs. Isaacs trying to find Kemar Beckford, intercepted by the Cavalier defenders, and they come away with it once again. Here is Cavalier with it, and a shot on goal, and it's broken up by Ladale Ritchie. Goalkeeper beaten there, should have been 1-0 for Cavalier. But Ladale Ritchie cleans up the mess at the back there. Cavalier having the better of the exchanges so far in this encounter. We're into minute number 18. And it has been Cavalier for the most part. A whistle on the play there. Ball goes into touch for a throw on the far side. Cavalier kicking from right to left. Mount Pleasant from left to right. Close call there for Mount Pleasant. Really should have been one in favor of Cavalier. So the home team live to fight another day. Here is Cavalier once again on the attack. Here is Ritchie, just at the top of the penalty box. Dribbles forward. Plays it between two players. Finds Kemar Beckford. Beckford leaves it now for Jamil Hardware. Hardware plays it forward. Finds Kevin Graham. Back with Jamil Hardware. And it rolls harmlessly into the box for the goalkeeper to receive. Here is goalkeeper Mark Bryan with it. Plays it long upfield. Headed back out by Sule McCullough. Mount Pleasant still in possession. Plays it inside into the center circle. Ladale Rich with it. Finds finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware finds Hardware. Plays it to Kemar Beckford. Beckford with it. Plays it inside. It's cleared one time by the Cavalier team. Comes back to Evan Taylor. Shots from far and just over the crossbar. Beautiful shot there by Evan Taylor from long range, but gets it just over the upright. Just over the crossbars. But lovely shot by Evan Taylor. He's able to get those on target. Did a fine job with that one. But the score remains 0-0 between Mount Pleasant and Cavalier. We're into the 21st minute. Whistle on the play there. Cavalier wins a free kick. Referee Nemhard spots an infringement. Here is Cavalier now. Just inside the center circle. Meters, mere meters into the Mount Pleasant half. Here's a kick, long, high, headed out by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Comes back as far as Orlando Brown. Plays it back inside. And it's easily held onto by David Swaby for Mount Pleasant. David Swaby setting up to make this kick upfield. Long kick upfield. Here is Jamil Hardware and he's brought down. No whistle there from referee Nemhard. So it's Cavalier on the attack once again. Trying to get by Campbell. Here is Evan Taylor, plays it easily to his captain. No, that's Kevin. Yes, his captain. Here is Kemar Beckford with it, just over the halfway line. Plays it now to Jamil Hardware. Hardware not putting himself into that tackle. It goes into touch. So a kick, throw rather, to Cavalier. Here's the throw. Here is Kemar Beckford fighting as is customary with him and wins the ball. Campbell with it, plays it forward to Beckford. Here is Beckford coming very deep. Francois Swaby with it now. Play trying to find Cordell Benbow. Not successful in getting it to Benbow, but it comes back to Sule McCullough. McCullough plays it inside to Taylor. It goes into touch for throw to the Mount Pleasant team. "22 minutes gone in this encounter. Mount Pleasant 0, Cavalier 0. Portmore United winning earlier today. The defending champions. Here is Evan Taylor with it. Plays it long to his right. Trying to find Kemar Beckford. Beckford just not able to get onto the end of that one. And it rolls into touch for a goal kick once again to Cavalier. Long flighted pass there from Evan Taylor from the left side. Trying to find Kemar Beckford over on the far right. Just a little overhit that pass. Here's the goalkeeper for Cavalier with this goal kick. Gets it as far as Jamil Hardware. Cavalier with it once again. Here is Cavalier, plays it left side, finds Nicholas Hamilton. Hamilton trying to get by his man, gets it inside. Here is Nicholas Hamilton once again, plays it inside once again. Intercepted by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Cleared one time, not far. Cleared again by the Mount Pleasant defenders. It comes to Kemar Beckford, trying to get by two men. Finds Cordell Benbow. Benbow to his right. Plays it to Francois Swaby, who is running all the way on the right side. Swaby turns, trying to beat his man. Unsuccessful. Cavalier comes away with it once again. on the near side. Plays it forward. Cavaliers still in possession. And here's this one now hanging up into the box. And easily held by the Mount Pleasant goalkeeper, David Swaby. Here now is Benbow trying to outsprint his man there. But he puts it into touch. Does the Cavalier player. And it's thrown to the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Mount Pleasant in possession once again. Sule McCullough trying to beat his man. Cleared by the Cavalier defenders. Comes back to Ladale Ritchie on the halfway line. Knocks it to Hardware. Or that should be Benbow. Comes back to the goalkeeper, Swaby. Swaby chips it forward. Finds Graham. Here is Graham. Playing it back to Ritchie. Ritchie knocks it forward. Finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware turns with it. Moves forward. Plays a long one to Benbow. He turns it back to McCullough. McCullough dribbles forward. Comes back to Isaacs. Here is Taylor with it. Plays it to his left side. Finds Campbell. Campbell plays it forward now and plays it into touch for a throw to the Cavalier team. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Shot on goal and saved by the goalkeeper. Rebound comes to the defender and he tries to clear it one time. Blocked by the Mount Pleasant attacker. It's back with the Mount Pleasant team now. Graham with it. Plays it forward. Trying to find Hardware. Hardware trying to beat his man. Unsuccessful. It comes back to the Cavalier defenders. They clear it one time. Here is Cavalier in possession once again. Nicholas Hamilton plays it inside. Finds Leonard Rankin. Rankin plays it forward. Finds Kyle Ming. Ming back to Hamilton. Hamilton to Maxwell. Maxwell to Rankin once again. Shot towards goal. Easily held by Swaby. Swaby boots this one long upfield. Headed by the Cavalier defender back to their goalkeeper, who slows it down. Here is Mount Pleasant in possession once again. Here is Beckford. Trying to turn. Does so now. Plays it long to his right. Finds Francois Swaby. Swaby heads it back to Hardware. Hardware with it. Plays it to Graham. Graham back to Hardware. Left-sided pass. Here is Hardware. Playing it to Evan Taylor. Taylor. It's intercepted by the Cavalier defenders, and it comes back into the Mount Pleasant half. Here is Sule McCullough. Plays it forward. Trying to find Beckford. Beckford with it once again. Being hounded by the defenders, and he's taken down. A whistle on the play, and it's a free kick to Mount Pleasant. 28 minutes gone in this encounter. Mount Pleasant 0, Cavalier 0. Here is Ladale Ritchie in possession. Plays it right-sided. Finds Kevin Graham. Graham boots it towards the goal. Headed out one time by the Cavalier defenders. Cavalier coming forward once again. Finds Nicholas Hamilton racing down the left side of the field. Picks it up now. Trying to beat his man. Here he is now. Finds Maxwell. Maxwell with it. Plays it inside. Cleared one time by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Here now is Kemar Beckford with it, trying to get by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper wins him to the race and heads it out. But Cavaliers still in possession in their own half. Long ball played to the left, trying to find Hamilton. Unable to first time, and it goes into touch for a throw to Mount Pleasant. Infringement there, says the referee. And free kick being awarded to the Cavalier team, just on the halfway line. Here is Irving with the kick. Finds Rankin. Mount Pleasant trying to clear this one. Here is Irving, chips it inside, trying to find his attackers. Headed out by the defense for Mount Pleasant. And it comes back to Rankin on the far side. So we're back with the action after a brief stoppage because of a power failure. So 31 minutes gone, and it's still Mount Pleasant 0, Cavalier 0. Free kick won by Cavalier. Here's the kick now. Cleared one time by Evan Taylor for Mount Pleasant. Still in the Mount Pleasant half. And it goes into touch for a throw to Mount Pleasant. Throw on the far side. Looks to be Sule McCullough getting ready to take this throw. Finds Beckford with that throw. Beckford back to McCullough. McCullough to Benbow, that is. Here is Beckford now with the chips it on for Kevon Isaacs or Jamil Hardware it is. And he succeeds in winning a corner for the Mount Pleasant team. A right-sided corner won by Mount Pleasant. It looks to be Cordell Benbow coming over to take this one. Here is Benbow getting ready to take this one, right-footed. Steps up now, does Benbow. Heads go up. And it goes into touch for a goal kick. Still 0-0 between Mount Pleasant and the Cavalier here at Drax Hall. Here's a goal kick. Comes to Hardware. Hardware trying to flick it on for Benbow. Only succeeds in getting it to the Cavalier defenders. It's back now with the Cavalier team. Blocked there by Evan Taylor. Comes back now to Kyle Ming. Here is Orlando Brown. Only succeeds in getting it to Hardware. Hardware chips it forward. Finds Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs lobs it. Trying to find Swaby. Intercepted by goalkeeper Brian for Cavalier. Here is Brian now swinging this one upfield. Finds Shanil Thomas. Cavaliers still in possession. Plays it back into their own half. Coming forward once again. Cavalier. Still in possession on the right side, the far side. Cavalier trying to get by Sule Makala. A whistle on the play. And a kick won by Mount Pleasant. Way down in the far corner, close to the corner flag. Campbell, Ricardo Campbell with a kick. Here is Ladale Ritchie, loses his footing, recovers to regain possession. Plays it to Evan Taylor. Taylor plays it left side, finds Sule Makala. Makala with it, dribbles forward, plays it back to Taylor in the center circle. Taylor makes a long pass, trying to find Jamil Hardware on the far side. Collects, slips and falls, and Cavalier comes away with it. Here is Hardware, trying to win it back once again. Booted upfield by the Cavalier team. Here is Cavalier coming forward now. Maxwell plays it left side, finds Hamilton. Intercepted by the goalkeeper and cleared by the defenders for Mount Pleasant. Another close call. Here is Taylor once again with it now. In possession is Taylor. Trying to beat his man on the line. Plays it back to Ladale Ritchie. Ritchie swings it upfield. Into touch it goes for a throw to the Cavalier team. Irving now with the throw for Cavalier, just in front of their bench. Here is Rankin, plays it forward. Trying to find Thomas, Shanil Thomas. Comes back to Nicholas Hamilton. Hamilton swings it inside, blocked by the Mount Pleasant defenders. In Kevin Graham, and it goes into touch for a throw. Throw quickly taken. Here is Irving. Plays it back to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Irving. They're in the Mount Pleasant half, coming forward. Here is Irving once again. Plays it inside. Back to Rankin. Rankin plays it left side to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to swing this one into the box. Blocked by the Mount Pleasant defenders. And they are in control now, the Mount Pleasant defenders. And Kevin Graham swings it upfield. Only gets it as far as Orlando Brown. Brown plays it back to Gibbons. Kimani Gibbons. He plays it forward. Here is Sule Makala swinging this one out. Trying to clear it is the Mount Pleasant team. And here now is Evan Taylor with a long swing upfield. And it goes all the way back to goalkeeper Mark Brand for Cavalier. 38 minutes gone in this encounter. It's Mount Pleasant 0, Cavalier 0. Here is Jamil Hardware with it in the center circle. Turns, trying to find his man. Kemar Beckford on the far side. Intercepted by the defenders once again. Here is Evan Taylor. He finds Cordell Benbow. Here's Benbow trying to play. Finds his man Hardware. Intercepted once again by the Cavalier defenders. They come forward now in numbers. It's 3 against 3. Here is Nicholas Hamilton on the left side. Trying to get inside. Cleared one time by Graham. Graham finds Evan Taylor. He's pushed off the ball. And there's a whistle on the play. And a free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Exciting encounter here at Drax Hall. The action restarts. Here, Ladale Richard turns it inside, finds Ricardo Campbell. Here it now is Shaniel Thomas with it for Cavalier. Broken up by the defense for Mount Pleasant. Evan Taylor comes away with it. Dribbles forward. Does Evan Taylor. Turns it inside. Finds Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs plays it to Benbow. Benbow back to Isaacs. Isaacs coming forward. Plays it inside once again. Finds Benbow. Benbow trying to beat his man. Does so on the second attempt. He's taken down. Whistle the play. And a yellow card being taken out by the referee. Looks to be Leonard Rankin. The number 8 player for Cavalier being shown the yellow card. Here is a free kick to be taken by Mount Pleasant. Shot and goal over the bar. That's Kevon Isaacs. No man, see him like that and score. A minimum of 2 minutes to be added, says the referee. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Evan Taylor coming forward. Beats his man. Taken down. A referee quickly getting in on the action there. Free kick won by the Mount Pleasant team as Evan Taylor was taken down there by the Cavalier defender. Taylor it is who is going to be taking this free kick. Let's see if he can gain some revenge here by burying this one into the back of the net. Here is Taylor getting ready for this one. Here's the shot and towards goal. Headers, and he was saved by the goalkeeper. Brian saved that one. Here is Mount Pleasant in possession once again through Hardware. Finds Taylor. Taylor plays it right side to Cordell Benbow. First touch lets him down. Whistle on the play. And it's a free kick. Argument there between Cordell Benbow and Irvin. Here's a kick to be taken by Irvin. Here is Irvin with a kick. Long ball upfield by Irvin. Headed on by his colleague. Ladale Ritchie not taking any chance here. Plays it out. Here is Jamil Hardware. Turns it inside. Finds Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs going forward. Boring his way through the Cavalier defenders. Loses it. And Cavalier comes away with it. And there's a whistle. The halftime whistle as indicated by referee Veralton Nemhard. So after 45 minutes, it's Mount Pleasant 0. Cavalier 0. We get ready now for the second 45 minutes. So after 45 minutes, it's 0-0 between Mount Pleasant and the Cavalier. Want to remember.
Don't go there.
December 26th at Columbus Park, Discovery
Teacher. Daddy, you ready? Take no more, me, I can get my house. I tell them boy every day. Let's just kill the whole of them and Cavalier Royal and you can't adjust right now. I'm over this, sir. Yes, sir. I'm over this, sir.